welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared, and today I'm doing an unboxing of a Kickstarter that I backed 4 years ago. It's called Night Market by Adam Zwain and published by Talon Strike Studios. I almost forgot about this game. It's been that long since I've backed it, and this is the all-in pledge that we're going to take a look at. But I'm going to start with the base game and then get into each of the modular expansions and bonus content with the Kickstarter all-in pledge. So let's start by reading the back, and then we'll open it up and see what's inside, okay? Night Market. Dive into the heart of Taiwan's lively food culture where every ingredient tells a story. As daylight breaks, find yourself amidst the vibrant labyrinth of Taipei's streets, hustling to gather the freshest ingredients. As twilight sets in, the magic unfolds. With deft hands and a discerning palate, transform your day's bounty into a symphony of enticing dishes that echo the authentic flavors of Taiwan. Your strategy, intuition, and ability to satiate the city's culinary cravings are your tools to thrive in the night market. It is for ages 14 and up, plays in 60 to 90 minutes for 2 to 4 players. I am curious, with all the extra content, if all of it's going to fit in this box. So we'll have to find out later. So this is going to be the unboxing, but stick around on the channel to make sure you stay tuned for our full review, which will come after we've played it a few times. So let's get into what's inside. So right now I'm seeing we got some plastic bags, we've got some cards, and some wooden components. Let's take a look at some of these components and see what we're working with. So obviously we've got player color distinctions here. You got scooters screen printed on one side in yellow, red, blue, and green. So pretty common colors and bold and bright, easy to see. Looks like you get like 5 scooters. We have some large red tokens, $15, $12. So I imagine this might be, adjusting the prices on or premiums of certain stalls. We have some meeples. Looks just like the Carcassonne meeples. Might be a little bit wider at the base, but there you go. Good quality wooden pieces here in your player colors. I'm just gonna move that there. We have looks like maybe lanterns. So I imagine this might track points. There you go, screen printed on one side. We have a lot of cubes. These are, your standard size, kind of like Century Spice Road, that kind of thing. Quite a few, but a lot of cubes in your player color. Okay. And lastly, we have the Chef Meeples. So it looks like you get 3 of them with the screen printing for his little chef hat. Excellent. So that's going to have to be sorted into those bags a little later. Then we've got this deck of cards. Let's see if we open it up, take a look at that. Come on, careful. Okay. So this looks to be different orders to place, or to fulfill rather. Different kinds of foods and dishes that are wanted by certain customers, I think. And then there's points, perhaps. There's like values there in the corner. I'm not sure if that's points or not. But looks like, that's kind of the value there of the money that you get for serving these people. On the back, it is a little bit different. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how this works out, but I know that you do end up, collecting customers to serve. Here we have, right on top is the rule book. So I'll just do a quick flip through. There you can see the lanterns are the turn orders, markers. Here's your central board, and then you're going to have your own setup board here. Okay. Overview of the game, day phase, worker placement, comboing, making signature dishes, selling. Okay. Upkeep, and then in-game. There you go. And there's a nice overview here on the back of the rulebook. So it's a good design here. Full color, good examples. All right, looks pretty straightforward. We have a very large score pad with maybe, I don't know, 20 pages in here. So there's that. Probably have to end up printing more of these as that proceeds. And wow, there's a lot of cardboard in here. Look at all that cardboard. All this stuff that needs to get punched out and then sorted. Okay. I'm going to be careful not to let it all fall down. But looks like you got houses, parks, different color-coded areas here. Looks like certain homes will want certain kinds of dishes. I guess that's just for ease of gameplay. I'm not sure, why some of them have a park on one side and others more, residences. We got most sold tonight, most money earned tonight, most popular something, most popularity at least. Tokens to, I guess, represent the dishes that you are creating. And there's some more dishes as well, with some more tokens. And then we got like this truck delivery guy, +1, +2. We got the first player token. It's kind of this rectangular piece here. This could just be money here as we get into currency. 1s, 20s, 10s, and then these, which could be more goals to achieve or special stalls to get stuff from. There's 5, 4, 3. So there are some numbers on here. I'm not sure if that's an indication of how many they can produce or whatnot. But then you have like these same values shown just like the customer sides. And then these are player color specific. So I guess these are probably your starting things or something. Maybe. We got some more money to punch out. These are those $12 and $15 tokens, which we have a few here in wood. We've got some very colorful, like, tree tokens right there. Not sure how those work yet. All right, so we have some very thick, almost like you got this dual layer board here for storing your scooters. A dual layer section here for moving a cube onto or that sort of thing. Yeah, so there's that. Looks like each player is going to have one of these. Okay, and looks like these are going to like snap into some other aspect of your personal player boards. Aha, menu, lantern actions, building stalls, attracting customers, your price increases potentially to $12 and $15. Base game back. Connect this piece when playing the skills expansion. So I guess these pieces are used when using one of the expansions. But the signature dish popularity, so you can kind of see probably as you produce and sell more, your popularity, potential price on these goes up. And again, I do like the quality of the cardboard as far as the dual layer is concerned. It looks pretty effective. Okay. Then we have this, which goes also next to your menu board. And so these are also dual layer, and there's little notches for your fingers to be able to like flip things out easier. But you have one for each player. So a little bit of cardboard to punch out, but that's good. It's very heavy. A lot of cardboard. It's a heavy game with a lot of cardboard. Okay. Then we have what looks to be the main game board. with the city at large. So Taipei, with all the shops and businesses like what we found here, you know, will sit on the road intersections. And I know this is the worker placement aspect of the game. And I remember seeing on the Kickstarter that, you know, you can kind of work combos based on the patterns of, you know, where your meeples are to other meeples that you control. Looks like some of these outer spaces are indicated for 3 and 4 players only. And so you'd have a smaller board for a 2-player game. You've got this, which, you know, is dual layered with the circle areas for those most popular, all that kind of stuff for this item. And then different color trees, which I assume is the different seasons. So then you got your turn order, which is, according to the rules, the lantern tokens are going to go down here. But this is all dual layer, and it's cool because it's rare to see a main game board with dual layer boards. So that is everything in the main game that's in the box. So I'm going to put this back and look at next one of the expansion materials that came in my all-in Kickstarter. So let's put this over here and put this there. I'll just kind of go to the ones that I get to. So first up is the cultural add-on. Okay. So you've got some new tokens to work with. So just some regular colored discs. You got 4 in each color. You have a rule book, which is just kind of like a pamphlet rule book, and describes how these cards and tokens are added into the rules. Okay, pretty straightforward. Let's take a quick look then at what the cards look like. So this is Yanshui Beehive Firework Festival, Taroko Gorge, Hualien. What's the next one? Keelung Miaoku Night Market. Different stuff here shown. Jiofun Tea Houses. How about that? Moon Festival, so specific stuff for certain festivals. The Pingxi Lantern Festival, Dragon Boat Festival, and then whatever this is. I don't know. Maybe it's turn order benefits or bonuses. So, I don't know. Looks like some of these you use your discs on to perhaps claim some stuff, but it looks like there might be some variants in play. So I don't know if some or all or just one set of these is used when using this expansion, but that is what's included in this one. So I'm just gonna, for the moment, just put these back in its bag and move on to the next bit of expansion content. Okay, these I believe are just the deluxe pack. So before we get into more new content, these are deluxe versions of some of the tokens I think we've already seen. So for example, instead of the cardboard, drink tokens, you have wooden drink tokens. You can see it looks like boba tea or something. The little balls there on the bottom of the drink. We've got some money. There's some stacks, like dollar bills kind of thing. All wood, screen printed on one side. There you go. We have probably another dish here. Are these drinks or what is this? I'm not entirely sure at this moment. But it's a nice tealish green, sea green if you will, color token. Put that aside. Here it looks like we've got some sausage links. All right. And they're very thin. They'll almost be very delicate. You want to be careful you don't snap them. But you can see there is still screen printing on these, even though they're really tiny. It's pretty cool. These are going to replace those cardboard, awards tokens, if you will. This is like a heavy-weighted kind of plastic with translucent plastic. Smaller than poker chips. Okay. And let's see. There's all the ones there. So they feel pretty good. They kind of have this nice, shine to them. Nice sound to clink together. You just kind of want to hold them, Okay. That's those. There, we've got some more money. So these are I think the $10 bills. All wooden tokens. Let's put those together. This might be dumplings. There you go. Kind of a teal color dumplings. Okay. We've got hot dogs, some kind of bowl of soup. We've got baozi, old dumplings. And then maybe mooncakes. This might be a bowl of rice. And yeah, there's those. So food tokens galore to play with. Much more fun than just cardboard. All wooden. Very nice. Set those aside. Next we got these. These look like maybe sushi packs. I'm not sure. Okay. Put those there. We got some more money tokens to go through. So there's some 20s. Color coded. We got some 50s. We have some $5 in bright purple. Okay. And then like just a few $100 tokens. Okay. Just a few. I'll put the money in there. That is in the deluxe components bag. All right. I'm going to try to bag some of these up to make some space for the next bit of content here. We've got quite a bit to get through, so stick with me as I clear some space. All right, the next expansion is the enhanced experience content. Are you ready to get a taste of Taiwan? Get ready to explore every nook and cranny on the Formosa tour, or take a trip across Taipei in the Metro module. Cook your signature dishes faster with sous chefs, or give your customers even more flavor with fruit stands. In this Kickstarter exclusive pack, you can have them all and so much more. Kickstarter exclusive. So I guess if you didn't back it and didn't get it, you're a little bit out of luck now. So here's the rule book for this piece. Tour goals, bonus seasonal attractions, fruit stands, the Metro, and other objective cards. So let's see. We got some season goals. These are kind of, a little bit of a texture on the card. They're nice quality. I'd say these are like mini USA style card, if I had to guess. Put those here. We've got some new wooden components. And my stack of baggies to the side is just getting out of hand right now. It's great. All right, a lot of silica gel. So we have some tokens for the seasons, or, you know, it's just like screen printed trees pictured on it. Okay. We have some wooden truck tokens. So you got +1, +2, +3, +4. I'm wondering if, you know, you can go ahead and just substitute these tokens for the cardboard that comes in the base game. Or if you have to use them in this expansion, but we'll see. Then we've got our new sous chef meeples. So you get one new chef. There's your sous chef. Then you've got each color, you know, every player has a bus token for the metro. And then there are a few, like 4 gray ones. So perhaps enough for everybody to have one extra unlocked, you know, neutral colored bus. So that's cool. We have some cardboard tokens here. We got some new, you know, homes and neighborhoods or shops. We got some new tokens here. And some of money cost on the other side. And you can see like the metro cost, I imagine, there at the top. And we got these unique new tokens. So these might be new ways to score points and reputation, that kind of thing. You have a new board. It is a vertical board. A little bit of an overview of Taiwan, and you can see the actual metro path with some neat little drawings of various famous sites across the nation. And yeah, so a little bit of power grid going on here with, like, you know, route building, paying money to get to certain places. But you've also got, you know, the certain museums and parks and stuff like that labeled on here. And then I'm now noticing as well some areas for cards to go on the sides. So there's a lot happening here that's going to add up a lot to the game. I can already tell. So we'll just kind of take a look at these cards and see how those function, maybe. So this is the back. It just says Formosa Tour. Then we've got a variety of, looks like, just ways to score points, you know. So, you know, new ways to collect things and score extra points, and variable strategies are always good in games. So no one dominant strategy will ever win. And then lastly in this expansion, we've got some new customer cards. All right. So just some new customers. Imagine just in case, you know, the game goes longer and you need to be able to fill more orders to, you know, keep up with the extra content. But there you go. That's what those look like. Okay. Next up, the skills expansion with some cards here and probably a board. Let's open this up. Okay. Got your rule book. 32 skill cards, 4 extended worker skills boards, and how to gain a skill, and the overview of the different skills. Oh, we gotta just punch this out. There's that. So these are what the extension looks like. Connect this when playing the skills expansion. And this would be the cards. Let's take a look. Okay, so I don't know what any of this is going to mean, obviously, but I do like the color coding and the artwork, but good quality cards, and obviously a full book there to explain what all of these skills will do for you. Okay. Small, but perhaps important expansion. I'll just put this aside in here for now. With a new season token added in here. Alright, set this one aside. I've got, looks like maybe 3 more. So this one is the Mini Mart experience. Alright, so the overwhelming success of night markets has attracted the attention of an up-and-coming convenience store, Almart, or AI Mart, I'm not sure. Even though convenience stores have the benefit of selling 24 hours a day to as many customers as possible, you now must give it your all to prove the superiority of the traditional night market experience. The fun doesn't stop there. Players can use Mini Mart experience to compete in different ways. A one-on-one challenge, a co-op experience, or mini versus one battle to prove who has the best food. Excellent. New ways to play. New ways to play. So we've got some new tokens here with, like some of these have hats on them. You've got some baggies with some cards for the expansion. Carefully take these out. Okay. A lot of symbolism and, icons in the cards and everything. So there's a lot to unpack, as it were, and read through to make sure, everyone understands the game. But got to read through the rules. Here's the Mini Mart kind of expansion overview rules. Quite a lot of rules, actually. Probably because it's kind of including several different game modes. But let's see. We've got... punched that out right there. We have a menu. We have this, which is going to connect together like that. And looks like it's almost prepping you to play solo game, like an AI opponent. Looks like this is for the, the automated player. So I'm guessing it's not Almart, it's AI Mart, and it's just experience to add in extra players that you can play against, and these. So there you go, some tokens, top seller tokens, and that is what's inside the Mini Mart experience. Next is the scooter expansion, which is interesting because when we unboxed the main game, it came with all these scooters. So I guess we get a whole lot more scooters, and maybe they can do more. But it looks like they're adding 4 more scooters for every player. We have the rule book here. Expand pot stickers and pork buns. That's the overview rulebook. We've got some new tokens here. We've got the delivery service scooter boards that you can add into your game. So, the puzzle piece nature of this, they really adapted this game to be customizable to whatever you want it to be. Adding in all these different modules to make it a really big, lengthy experience with so many different modules and ways to do this. I like that, and I wonder then how, all these expansions, if you did them all at once, how that would affect the balance of the original gameplay. But that's remained to be seen at this point, obviously, but it is just interesting. I do like that like I said, that the puzzle piece kind of design is all part of it. so it all feels like it's supposed to be there. Okay, put those there. Put this back in here. Now, lastly, the final expansion that we haven't looked at from the all-in Kickstarter is the arcade expansion. Customers don't just visit night markets for their food, they come for the fun. And what is more fun than arcades? In the arcades expansion, you will invite customers to play up to 4 different arcades. The more customers that play, the more bonuses you get. However, customers don't want to play the same game over and over again, so make sure you have a nice selection of games and a diverse set of customers to make your night market the most happening spot in the city. So this is pretty neat. Really changing things up entirely when you're thinking about you're creating, you know, your own little night market restaurant type deal, and now you're catering to a whole new demographic who want to also play games and hang out and stuff. So this kind of gives you a quick overview of the components, the basketball dart game. Let's take a look. So we have this arcade section here. So I think all of these are different games, like 1, 2, 3, or I'm not sure, but I'll set these aside. We've got these new tokens on the side. We've got the arcade pieces here. You're going to punch out, and you're going to have different arcade pieces set up somewhere. There you go. Otherwise, the boards are pretty much identical, so everyone has equal chance to have the same kind of arcade setup or stuff like that. And then, what's this? Yeah, just a new kind of stall to maybe attract customers and say, hey, come for the food, stay for the games. I don't know. That's that. And then there are new tokens. And these also appear to be wooden tokens. So let's take a look. So we have these silver, like, I don't know, hoops or trophies or something like that. I'm not sure. You got those. And then you have a whole bunch of really cool, really cute looking basketball tokens. You got the screen printing for the lines on the basketball on one side. Kind of nifty. And then these look to be like darts for the dart game. So, quite a few. Looks like there's enough for everybody to have quite a few darts for your player color. But then again, maybe it's not. But it looks pretty cool. Again, they're very tiny. They're just as tiny and like thin wood pieces, just like some of the other food tokens we looked at. Especially the sausage links and everything. But that is everything for the all-in for night market. So I will be playing this many times and then coming back to YouTube here to show you and talk all about what I think, what Holly thinks, and is it worth playing? Is each expansion worth it? And just kind of give our thoughts on it. So I can't wait to get this played. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing and checking out my channel. If you're interested, check out more of my video content. I've done tutorials that are very in-depth. I've had a podcast, we've done news, and I've even written a book called Push Your Luck, the Board Game Dictionary, which is available in print, paperback, Kindle, on Amazon. Check that out. I'll put a link in the description. And otherwise, stick around. You know, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And once you get a chance to play, give me some pointers in the comments. I'm looking forward to it. All right, that's everything. So thanks for watching. I've been Jared. Bye-bye.